Yeah, good evening to our viewers out there. To another beautiful episode of Unfiltered. Bimba Daminto Walem Barati. This is the coastal town of Barra and Essau. Member located on the North Bank region of the country. Madam Dojang Waleng Lower Nyumi district. Recently coming a kalamuta nyaming in tragedies soul mi alon ko wole hapunta din funding kel ba wuli kan ibita kan duma silola in their large numbers, which is the new normal we're living, as many youths out here in this country are all thinking about how to leave this country. Womukulti mi alon ko is either we accept the fact that whatever caring or we just reject the reality. And then coming along yaming, it is always hard to reject the reality. So what can I put me along to our colleague very coming be along yaming? This is the reality we're facing. Well, funding kill. Most of the funding kill mean by banko kanjang be eba silale ninikang eba banko bulala yaming. What can I put me along to recently, mojama reactor ko wala ya ko jibe coming ako keda ko di mi mol kijo fara because banku je bank in a country funding kill ka samba, so be new funding kill are all thinking about how to leave this country, then who is going to fix this country? So that shows that the Bankola future is in shambles. So all what we need to think about right now, we put our country in that situation. We can make it in this country. Even now, border cross. So being Futadale Jang Mimung SLT, a coastal town around Nimba just after Bar, so Alcad Blami Kumate, well in Bati. So Bale Kumalate, Akawala Genante. So Narabada Lapuka actually to show you the environment within this place, Alcaminjateng, well in Badalati. So the other end, tilobe dami mafon la tilole amuta jelem alka banjul leje wonyama ninga zoom, you gonna see the place. The whole place is out there. Alka dami jeten wolem banjulti baton wole baluring jana. So this is the North Bank region of the country. Dami mi alon ke ka fay Lower Nyumi district, but lamin to ten woleng SLT. Essau is a coastal town. Member around this end. So just to continue our discourse, coming Barani Essau keta community soul recently kulung problem ol min keta funding keltuta bakono most of them will be they reach their destination while it's painting in very sad situations. They had to be taken to hospitals where some are still receiving treatment. So we see the international community reacting to these situations, and then about control Hong Kong right authorities will communicate about resolve nula nyadile and address nula nyamin because funding kill leba dunkang into districts and in ni molmi alonko itata upon the natra ko itata, and they end up to be intercepted ni muruntanang they relate such situations to you. You feel sad because you can nila wolenko asilo nying is more than risky. It only ne malon ko silo nying kaleata wala nyama, so meaning ko there is high chances for Imari, say drown in those deep seas. So recently disaster Jamal Keta just a week ago disaster happened at in the community of Bakau disaster miano ko awarata bake funga moje Gambian dingol wulta yela condolences so to these situations, horrific situations ya ko ning bay kaje ko mune bakino kaje ko ning desperate journey so ba address no la nyami so ngajela fanan ko just recently me just some couple of days ago ngaje ko SL community jang mim SLT mimba lo district madame to tembite ngaje ko fonninke jama fote niel la nimbagwe tragedies kono SL jan damman on a single day wala kunun ko baati aketa sade mi sango min fintita jang ko fonninke le nietuta is up to 10 people just some couple of days ago sango min fintita jang ko fonninke mi fata silo to 8 people so woketa kutimiano ese on ko da ko wala ya ko ni admin na dum dina baatu so we were able to visit some of the communities near Ilusta Mulla in this situation and Tilola they feel unhelped Nikachata to see Munitola response to these situations near Wole happened Wole la family soul hit. So we happened to visit one family, which is Kamarakunda family. During a visit, before our visit, information they lost 4 people in this tragedy. They lost 4 people they were on the same boat. So both though reached out to Spain, but before about Futa Spain, there were many lives so nata someone impiring kulungo futata Spain mol min futata wala nata information o bondiko mol bijere mi yano ko ituta kulungo kono ala yenieta so upon information o na finto nyin kono nyin Kamarakunda family came to receive this information to 4 of their young people, 4 of their children wala lose in la kulungo kono. So during a new family new visit, we saw their condolences to them. During the kachata, you and the Walenko, during the dinner kata, it only for the Manakalamuta or the Silo Kanekata, but the other 2 in Makalamuta, they were already on their way going. So during the Kata Akata Putimianko, I assume Bakele, but Yamint and the Walenko, Mol Katali, but it all. They feel more that there is a big saga behind it. There is a big reason me at the funding feel they are going to embark on this journey rather than staying in this country to make ends meet. So come near the situation what one could suggest that funding may find the Nimbanku while they are taking on these desperate journeys. Cookie didn't get up with the Mialonko kule Mialonko ananda jibe kula so bi ni kumim boko banku dingol ba situation no kono funding kel ba situation so kono at the end of the day yaje ko Mansakunda is not talking about it in any way because in such situations now that funding are losing their lives in these desperate seas on these desperate journeys in these high seas there is a high chance to imari near a puno jail and yet Mansakunda is not showing any effort kajeko ka situations so ni handle nyami obakela because in such situations Mobile Katara Jikiri Mansakunda, Mansakunda is going to come up with a policy or whatsoever idea. Kajeko Kao, situation you addressed. But in this regard, Molia Jelako, Bankudimol, they don't know where to hold on. Mansakunda is not even talking about it. So before Mansakunda comes up with anything to tackle these situations that we're facing as a people, they have to come up first with, they have to talk about the issue first. So without talking about the issue, to them, Mansakunda is not showing any interest. Nata nying pabirin do bije nana rakacha so we min tandi alu starting on laje on this Bakri journey we min tandi wolen ko biradi ngo kata ma so ate bije le after 2 days amadi ngoje, so he has to call the friends of the child purka kenyu alman dingoje, so wol nata fa to idingo maji. So but the third day ni mole nata so bindi kadna ko idingo de kulundole tata just some 3 days ago idingo tata kulundole ko. That was the last time, I mean that was the only time he heard about the son. So he was, of course, I mean he was not in support of this journey at all. And then perhaps that is the reason me and Adingo Yuleta. But at any time, Adingo Yuleta, Adingo Tatale. But me at a Jahali Wolenko, these people, me alone, Ikatani in Silola, they face no obstruction. They face no obstruction. Ikatani. And near Muta, I don't know if they bring them back. But among hunting security in the place, because more like around this area, I mean district or lower unity, but yet authorities they are in place intercept. So there is this guy that we happen to meet on that bringing wakachata senior saba and silo try, but silo nying ma work out no for him. But I still fulol nimbe try a beke da Gambia Janet around this end of the country, well and lower unity. Kulun killing I water Essau Janet. Woman now happen to cross Senegal, a bit for Senegal in other intercept. So the second boat me, well it for I mean somewhere around Morocco, just in recent days, some let's say 3 or 4 days back, a kulungon not intercept. But at Emington the Wallenco during both these trips, bring about authorities or proactivity for Biritola Kulungola programming, for Birita Fibula Kulungola, and for any kind of resistance sort of from the authorities, Kajako, Balital, intercept, they had faced nothing of the sort. So meaning Kulungonika would increase interceptions in the Gambia waters. So bring on because at a double experience when I first target my workout, then I second target. So bring botatel another dole meaning me alonko the same narrative you and the mol me alonko they went on different boats, like they embarked on different boats. They faced nothing like resistance. Among resistance phase, if we did a Gambia Jane, Itada for most of them came to Senegal or somewhere around the Mauritania air, Morocco, but Gambia Jan Kulumbo Kamutaja. And then that is the big question mark that we all asking. Munatina Kulungal Mantara intercept Kanya. Munatina authorities who are not on the ground. Kaje ko Kulungal Minika Wutu Gambia Jam intercept. If government could show a big interest in deportation process, Kagambiano deport receive at the airports, why wouldn't they show the same resistance? Kaje ko Kulungal Miyalan ko Walla Kabo Gambia Jam, the Qatar, and Kulungal Miyalan ko in their right state of condition. Munat na Kulungal Babula like Bolajang Ibita into the deep seas. At the end of the day, anything happens to those boats, and why is that happening? So, Gael Molka Minyin in this community, they are still more committed to embark on these journeys. They are even more committed today to go back on this, to embark on these journeys than even a day before. And work at a mullet in possible, more successful, and they came back. But they are still motivated because Minyan Neki Blaja, Minyan Nakatina, you see, okay, we had rather stay here than embarking on this journey or going to Europe. it all more wages. So it only means to make ends meet, put kill a life, make better. They have to leave this country and go make it abroad. So, wakeda kuti miyalonko ajahalo warata bagala because funding kill obviously I know they would have loved to make it out here in this country somehow, but Niaji baby they're thinking of leaving this country to go to abroad, maybe out of desperation. They feel like nothing is working out for them in this country. Namira wo nyanda kela kulti miyalo ko nyanda masakunda interest lale to some extent ye wuli yaje ko ya winning address ye funding kel put back to hope, at least to be able to keep them in this country. Just like we said the last time, like to stop illegal migration is beyond advocacy. So amanya kela ko mayor advocacy kaluka ko ko amanya kata bagwe because of this and this and this. It should be beyond that. They should be living a life in this country. Life miyalonko would stop them from engaging or embarking on such perilous journeys. So a community of such a sort, if a community could lose 10 people on the same spot, somewhere if they go more than well left 40 in your lamini ko be mu funding isn't that sad enough kurmanza kunda finti kaje ko ka simfadal ta akuwala iba kuni address la nyami, because this is on a high scale. In this community I am in today, 9 out of every 10 people are contemplating these journeys. 9 out of 10 people. At this point in time, perhaps weathering is not favorable. Maybe they're gonna buy some time. But Jankata against April, May, Banda, it will be a back way. Why are they thinking like that? Why do they think they cannot make it in this country? This is where the government of this country should start digging at. Kajibe mune at in the funding kel bita come back. We told mune kieno la kaji ko funding kel min bita come back. It's a sijang ye fanje nyimbang kungkang ya make in this country, rather than sacrificing their lives in the deep seas. I think that should be the priority. This should be a priority on the government's agenda at this point in time. This is urgent situation Bankoba may face now, so it should be handled with that urgency. Kajeko somehow funding that mindset ni nimba mutari bulu wale ko ndolte sino la nimbanku kam, because mo fanye Bankoba was mindset ni safari no nyami. Maybe we're gonna have a short walk. Yeah, coming just yesterday, ngajelo ko Yahya Sonko, also known as Sonko, miyalonko abe Germany who is immigration activist, kununga e diamutale ay diamu kende balke wala miyalonko wala tata about this backway situation. Miyalonko is very alarming in Bahapuntan sign. But Yahya Yemin Tandi, Walenko the situation is alarming. The situation is alarming, but government is not showing any urgency. So if such a situation is this alarming and government is not showing any urgency, it will ask immigration activists overkill kula the mimbe to jahal labake. Because since the inception of this, this recent surge in the backway immigration, I think he's been trying to reach out to the authorities in this country, but the response has never been swift. So if the international community, if the international community, ni will could stand on their feet, kajeko kanyin situation in addressed. Ako munatina government mialonko this should be priority to them. Welbatar la siring ika situation in jibe wanyama without showing any interest in addressing the situation. So I take all that and the government ba situation o min takang like eba measures will min takang pour que situation addressed is not enough. So they should be more ready to address these realities that we are facing today, as our youth, young people are the ones dying in these situations. So government man na sila ke bulo la nyoka ka situation in GB or Nyama. They should come up with plans that would address such situations. Yeah, come just yesterday, Ibrahim migration. I post Kele, Katandiko, there are 7 boats, Ibota, from different parts in this country, from different locations in this country. He embarked on this journey, carrying dozens of young people from different locations in this country. Kulungol keta kulungol di mialonko biri bota jangani santema. It's over a week. Kulungol still eva siloka. Nobody knows their whereabouts. There is no information for the futatale. There is no information for they were intercepted on the way. So woketa kudi mialonko is alarming because kulungo e wutujang, which is expected to reach Spain in 7 or 8 days. So fast, and yet there is no information received about those boats. And those are the realities that we face. And even so, these situations for Ninke are not giving up anytime soon. Why is the government still keeping quiet about this whole situation that the country is living through? This is the question in everybody's lips. If there is any situation, urgent, well again paramount at this point in time in this country, well this recent surge in immigration, illegal migration. So, but the big question is, why is government still silent about the situation? The comment sort of me along I mean one follower sort of me comment di wala katandi ko the government is not saying anything about this situation is because they lack the technical the technical ways to tackle these situations. They have no plans for the situation. They have no policy in place to tackle the situation. And they know the moment they start talking about these issues, they have to address the issues. So in as much as they have nothing, no ways to address these issues, they would rather choose to keep quiet about it. So Nimulba in such a situation, they have nothing to hold on to. They ain't even know what to hold on to. Why should the government keep quiet? So I think as a people, right now as a government, what is expected of government is government yamasa kuna finti katani banku dingol lako mbanying sit fanale to on this illegal migration thing. Isaja banku dingol salon actually what is the next plan of the government? Because Nenyu for Nikel, they're risking their lives in this, Mediterranean, in this, high seas, Mialanko, still, even before they take off, they know there is a big chance for they might not reach their destination, but still, their determination to go is just immense. Even though we are not either life could be still at stake, they are even more determined to embark on the journey. So mune asabu for ninke ba risk ninta kaji ko ka banko to jang kala life sacrifice on these high seas to make it to Europe. Mune atna for ninke ba I think that should be the big question that the government should embrace. Okay, this is what we're living through, this is the reality, we shouldn't just, let it slide, because Kenya Kasala Onyama wouldn't make any fixing. So the fact to this whole thing is, Mansakunda Nyanda Kasong really tisola for Ninkel Banine leave camp. And they have a reason for all this they're living through. Ndolba mune kieno la kajeko nyimimba caring for ninkelba minnateng. This big number of people that are contemplating these journeys. Mamune kieno la kajeko that mindset mimbe hakilo kono ba change la nyadi. I think in this times that we live in, that should be the main priority of the government. Yeah, Alkanyin Dulamin Yeteng used to be a big fishing zone. But BT Lola fishing industry in this area is on a small scale. It is no more on a big scale. Most of the people out here for ninkel mi alonko whatever near demolanu in these areas. Most of them embarked on these journeys later because they think the fishing industry is not booming anymore like it used to be. So because of, the situations out here. Yeah, let me explain this, river bank that we are settled at right now used to be a very big place, very busy place. Kulungol nene siata jang, bade mo nene warata jang, but it is on a small scale, not like a big scale it used to be back in the future, in back in the olden days. The bade mo minka is on a small scale. Atalata back in building bade malado kachata jang just many photo in kono before we got started we mintani walen ko min to fonni ke jama bi je mi yalon ko ke tor ke bal ma ko bade mo la jam bi wo fonni ke are all gone moti jam yalon ko is seeing a future in this fishing industry. It will come in tandi walen ko ko fonni ke come in tandi walen ko mbakudi nyino la so ninga ko do soto at some point in time mi yalon ko we can invest to make our journey to Europe. We're gonna embark on this journey. We're no more gonna stay in this country to be a fisherman for life because the may find the industry in Kono and most of them coming complain well and government ain't giving them any priority. It will a small scale fishermen. So dominant mean is on the side of the big scale fishing industry. Trawler sol biti lola ila operational Kenya ila fishing fishing techniques sol me use is outplaying them. So be well like a fence sort of but it all as a small scale fisherman fenti je mi alon ko ika sort of jam mi alon ko asi keep no down the future. So it all come to escape the failing industry, fishing industry, small scale fishing industry in this country is to embark on these journeys to Europe. So it all as Kebal Mialon Obi, it all Lebijan Kunung, they were working on a high scale fishing, but Nyaja be Imantara Wokona is because Imawo, Sembo sort of, Imang Fempo sort of, willpower in sort of to still continue on the big scale Fempo thing output new. So because of Imang Kelmialoko to take over from them are not ready, showing no willingness to be in this industry for good. So for Ninkel Mialoko they are in this industries Ibeka Kemin Kamawol and Kanafulo and they Nafulo they are contemplating to embark on these desperate journeys. Yeah, so just to show you the listeners and the audience member Moljibe Kanjambi on this show. We want all of you to know that for Nikel Miyalonko, maybe that is the notion out there. Some people might think, oh, these youths are just risking their lives. For Nikel Miyalonko, we are embarking on these desperate journeys, which I will always call desperate journeys. All have a reason for taking a step on this, trip. So, Purkawo, reason long. Why are these people risking their lives to make it out to Europe? I think that question should be well imposed on the government. Government nyandaka, silol jibele, but sila jumal letala, kajeko to make it up to these youth in Yasa along actually what is the problem of this youth full population because this has never been I mean, a reality in this country. Funding Kelbeka Wuli at once okay, we have to leave this country and go make it ends meet go make ends meet in Europe. Wakeda Kudi Mialanko just recently happened that about we cool metal, but not on such a high scale. This is the first time Mialanko I have ever seen such a situation like this. I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 youth, 9 out of 10, Ndenga Milil Jamia Lonko, Yela Kulungo Mutala, intercept in Senegal, they happen to come back again. 9 out of 10, Ibeko, near Kodosota, they are going back again. 9 out of 10, youth, Mia Lonko, near me, young people, some in the 18, some less than 20, right? Says some less than 20, some in their mid 20s, near me, 10 people. 9 obeko B na atraya na fulo soto ya kodo soto. They are still going to pay again and embark on this journey because they see no future in this country. Ibeka mintandi wolenko, this is a place we can't make it. To make it us youths, nyanda kanyimban kumbulale. So some of them bring in mune atina ite a feel ko this is not a place that you can make ends meet. Muna atina ite lafta ka banko muna. Ekaminta nina olenko because this country has nothing for us. The government barely talks about us. There is this one from Mintada to the extent of saying ko ate birate ya fallong anibite ma bring Adam Barula Mansakunda sita anibite ma sinya killing. Adam Boro was talking about the youth. So Ate as a youth somebody, after knowing that the presidency has nothing for him. So it is so unfortunate. Even some of these people have gone through formal education. But upon graduating from high school, it became an opportunity soldier that they can grab on. And then because of the fear of failure, they're risking their lives. They rather risk their lives in the high seas. This is what some of them told me. Because of the fear of failure, kasi bangkung kanjang ka fail in the future, kakeke bati mi alonko, you cannot even put food on the table. They rather risk their life in the high seas. So I think if one could advise the government, I think this is the right time that they come up with ways to address these situations rather than just sitting in their comfort zone overlooking the whole situation. Ngamoje ye mofonye miyalanko is in town. Amari ye kulungole wulindu ninja just some time ago, let's say 3 weeks ago, kulunga nyinga intercept na ya murumina. And then there were some casualties. There were some people, they were in, serious situations, and they had to be hospitalized for some time before they were repatriated back to his country. Amano Ying is still in town. So there was one guy I was talking today, why would these people be still trafficking young people, risking their life into the high seas, still with us in this country? So meaning human trafficking is a normal sin in this country nowadays. Because ni moye kulungo ay faninkel fay kulungo kono, ay kulungo wutindi, kulungo tata, kulungo face many sort of aggression in the seas. And then if they, though let's say luckily nothing happens, where anything could have happened, there was no success in it, Kulunga Mamfuta, and these people had to come back again. But still, a man lives in this country after trafficking a whole century of people, young people, 100 plus people. I don't know if they are married but sitting in Bankunka. Where is the serious policy to tackle human trafficking? So that shows there is no serious policy in place to tackle human trafficking. So meaning Gambia among human trafficking that are something serious. So yeah, although we have no evidence of a sort, but we had this information from somebody, me alonko, Amari conscious tabake about this, desperate journey. Aketa moti mi alonko, he was part of a boat, mi alonko, awulita nung somewhere around Bunyadu, just a village away from a village, in the deep side of Lower Nyomi, just some kilometers away from Mbadami Dote Miming Esauti. Amari Mintani Wolenko, on that very day, mi alonko, itola kulunga wututa. There was this immigration officer, mi alonko, abanung on the ground, kurkakul, situation when you monitor. So after itola kulunga latani, before they took off, there was this guy at any member nyo kulunga kono womu agent told wala atandala ko ninyi manu leba doku wala nyine ba mul mako eka kaje ko nga a very good takeoff sort of putting kind of problem sort of on the way, kind of interception sort of like he was trying to make it to him ko that man is going to guarantee them a swift take off. And that was not the only claim. We had some claims that go authorities will kulungal bijele mini yalo authorities will laba doku wala and authorities will like multi some authorities will bijele miya any officers will bijele miya ko ni wala ke ma koy pour que ko ila pour que la joni ni moderate kaje ko ye wuli kairo kono so some authorities those authorities me are tasked to protect the life of the people will get a multi-million in human traffickers solba doko. What can be so serious of a conversation because authorities or security personnel are being paid, are being taxed to protect the lives of the people. Well, get a multi mialonko murta enin human traffickers solva doko wala kaje ko ka kulunga process ka kulunga la time moderate. That shows a serious problem in part. This is something that we always receive. Ko kulungol mi be ka bojang e buka wuli kun kensa kulungol ka security personnel ol sotole min yalon ko ni wolle ka tara do ko wala agent sol ka security personnel ol sotole mi yalon ko ni wolle ka tara do ko wala so e buka wuli wo nyama yete la hajola but instead they have the security personnel mi yalon ko wolle ka grounding level here for whatsoever deal lebe tema we don't know fake jole we don't know but the community wolen ko security personnel will be jele mi yalon ko wolle ka ground level ning agent to pour ise kulima wulindi no ayanta wulila nyam so critics will from well that is the main reason mi ya tinna kulungol buka intercept Gambia jam because most of these boats community moy ko ye intercept abeka ke somewhere around Senegal leti or nedim kulungol for Mauritania or somewhere around the Morocco's kulungol ka intercept boat but there is never been this boat in recent times mi alon ko intercept Gambia jam mune atina kulungol ka intercept Gambia jam mune atina those people tax to protect our waters, to protect such irregular migration, to protect such human trafficking taking place. Muneatina ibukatra on the ground. Kamul protect. Muneatina, there is no tax force being set up because such situations will challenge. Muneatina tax force because kulungon mi wulita Gambia jam. In recent times, Seattle, Muneatna wokulungol mang any sort of an obstruction face. Muneatina, those authorities tax to protect the people, to obstruct those boats. Muneatina imantra on a high alert. And Muneatina, Nikulungo wututa atata, those people responsible for that boat. Muneatina ibukamuta. Muneatina ibuke charge and prosecute for human trafficking. This is the question in the lips. This is the question on the lips of everybody out there. Mulba nyini karo lekeka. Are the authorities overlooking the whole situation? When the human traffickers are endangering the lives of the youth of this country. Aren't the lives of those youths important? A question that every person in this country can impose to the government. Not the human traffickers who are making millions out of this business and still living in this country happily without any pressure or any sort of fear of being prosecuted. Why are they so confident to live in this country? Because in other parts of the world, ni mo wulita about human trafficking, America tara body sulu abuka seto. And anytime now Mari is such, trafficking, trafficking fenko like routine tamandi like I such a controversy ke kakulunga wutundi janka samba in the high seas wo sea valte most of the times America buri la banko bula mune atinantula traffickers they are so comfortable to sit in this country. This is the reason me na jamaya miracle ibajikirin kulela they feel like they have the backing to stay in this country without any prosecution. So there is this follower, Miyanoko Abamolji Bekang, Jaxibility Bar, Abdullah Bar. Ako, my question is, what does the government of the Gambia have for the youth? And then, Mr. Ba, I will put this back to you. Is the question that everybody out here in this country, and particularly in this community, but from the government. This is what they are all asking about. What does the government have for these people in this country. I'm government minister the youth solely, even after knowing that call, most of these youths, me along right now, they are kept trapped in this country. They are contemplating such dangerous journeys. Whenever the government the next step, maybe we can live to witness what will be the government's response to these situations. And we are still waiting. What is next for the youths of this country? Allah Barakabake, until we come your way again on this episode. Thanks for watching and have a good night.